Welcome to another episode of Weekly Stock Picks. Today we're talking about the EV market. We're going to jump back in AMC, give you guys my thoughts on everything. But first, if you can leave an early like on the video, it helps small YouTubers tremendously. I would definitely appreciate that. Also, we have a Webull link in the description. You sign up, you deposit $100, and we both get free stocks. It's a win-win. Also, if you're one of our Twitch subscribers, you get access to 2 private Discord channels. One is an open forum where we discuss memes and dreams and all types of stocks. And the second one is where I'm doing my $1,000 to $10,000 challenge. I've been doing it in a week or so, and I think we're up like 2%. Not too shabby after having a rough week. Overall, the market kind of was getting beat down a little bit. With that out of the way, let's talk about AMC to start. Man, we've been talking about the stock for technically 6 months now. But let's just talk about the last month and a half or so. That seems to be like a pivotal date for a lot of these stocks, like where the market started going crazy. AMC, fortunately for us, started going crazy in the upwards direction. You can see the trend: spike, consolidate, consolidate a little bit, spike, consolidate. You know, you kind of see it kind of like popping and building, right? I think that trend is going to continue, well, at least one more week here, right? I mean, it seems like there's some bullish sentiment on AMC. People are holding to the moon. But overall, I mean, this stock has only been increasing, even with the tons and tons of market manipulation, the crazy tinfoil hat theories on what's happening to the stock within the US government, and there's all kinds of wild things going on. We had this crazy 45 million sell and buy order after the market. I believe it was after the market. Let me know in the comments below. Like, what is this? And just all day long, it felt like it was being artificially stifled all week long. It's just been crazy, but we've still been growing even with all this nonsense. A lot of people were upset that we didn't break $14 on Friday. Like, that was like a psychological level for us to hold the line at. But we ended over $13.50. So we still had 215,000 contracts or 21.5 million shares. So we did lose out on a little bit, but it wasn't that big a deal, right? It would have been cool if we ended at 14, but it really wasn't that big a deal in the grand scheme of things. We still broke 13 and 13.50. But I did notice a lot of people in my chat were really upset we didn't break 14. I definitely wanted to break 14 as well. We were so close, and we lost the battle right at the end, but we still won the war for the week, in my opinion. I feel like the effects from the quadruple witching day on Friday is going to actually be felt this week once all the contracts are bought and everything trickles in here. That's why I think at the bare minimum, short term, this week should be fine. We've had this trend of going up about $3. It was 5 to 8, and then from 8 to 11, and then from 11 to the 14 range. So if the trend continues, we'll be pushing toward that beautiful $17 price in the sky. And then we still have the potential of the short squeeze because the internet is behind AMC and giant institutions are buying in. It really just kind of doesn't matter what the analysts say. It doesn't matter anything else here for the technicals and all that and what they're doing. We all know that over 95% of their theaters are open now. The COVID restrictions are getting looser, capacity is increasing, and it's only going to get better from here, unless, of course, we have signs of another pandemic or something like that. Everything should be slowly getting better for the stock. I'm extremely bullish on AMC. I have 27,000 shares myself, and I'm definitely going to try to diamond hand it as long as I can. I've been taking it on a week by week basis and really trying to look at everything unbiased and do my own due diligence and kind of see where I think the stock price is going. And like I've been saying, I think we have at least one more week to run up here. All right, let's talk about NIO, man. We bought and sold NIO earlier this year, made a good chunk of profit, sold it up in about the $60 range. We called the big run up to NIO day as it had a lot of investors hype. And that was the big EV explosion we had a little bit, right? But ever since then, right, we had a market-wide pullback actually. And the EV sector in general was not immune to that, hitting all the way bottom at $35. I wish I bought some shares here at 35. I think it was like the 36 range. I actually picked up my shares. I wish I would have bought more, but there's still time. It's starting to flatten out here around the 40-ish, $43 range. I really think the EV market this week is going to start to recover. I don't know if it's going to actually explode back to where it was, but I think it's the rumblings, the beginning right now. You can see it building, and then I can see it shooting off here. NIO's been struggling overall with being profitable, but it's been beating analyst estimates like year over year, quarter over quarter. You can see total revenue from the company, 500 million, 666 million, 1 billion. No analysts have a rating to sell NIO. 40% say buy, and then 20% say it's a strong buy. With the average price target at $57, we're way down here at $43. So they're thinking we're gonna go conservatively back up here, and I agree. I think by the end of the year, we'll see NIO back over $60 even. As the EV market, the EV wave in general has not even popped off enough. NIO has great name recognition. NIO has an 80% brand awareness and is admired for its interior design, handling, suspension, and post-purchase service. In particular, it's technology that permits batteries in NIO cars to be changeable, swappable, and upgradable. So yeah, NIO's providing a battery with service, which we talked about in previous videos. 55% of NIO customers today subscribe to the company's battery as a service plan, buying their cars but subscribing to the batteries that run them. And NIO plans to roll out autonomous driving software as a $100 a month subscription in the beginning of 2021. If everything goes well, man, this is actually incredible. NIO is often touted as the Tesla of China, and recently they've been stifling Tesla's efforts in China due to like government security. They think Tesla's be spying on them, and there's been some tensions. So it's only going to boost NIO in the short term, right? As Tesla's gaining ground on NIO, Tesla's been dominating in China, actually, year over year, increasing revenue. But with this government's butting heads, I can see China pushing NIO, which they've done on record. They've supported NIO, pushing it even further and backing NIO even further, pushing it to the forefront. So let me know what you guys think. Are you going to be buying NIO? Are you buying into the EV sector this week? I'm definitely going to increase my position on Monday. Another stock that was on the mountaintop and is beaten down by the market-wide pullback was Cciv. Now this is Lucid Motors, basically. They make high-end electric vehicles, and they have an amazing team with a lot of people that used to work with Tesla. Like NIO, I think they're going to start rising this week and start to build toward that EV boom that we've been expecting. Explosive growth with its luxury pedigree and 500-mile driving range on a single battery charge, which is incredible. Many analysts see Lucid Motors as a viable threat to Tesla. Lucid Motors plans to quickly increase its production to 400,000 vehicles a year and has announced plans to begin selling its Air sedan in Europe in 2022. The company has said that its annual revenues will grow 198% to $22 billion by 2026. That potentially explosive growth has many investors and analysts excited for Cciv stock to begin trading as Lucid Motors. Big things for Cciv. I have my price target for them to at least go up $3, at minimum break $29 this week. But remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. These videos are just for entertainment purposes only. Make sure you do your own due diligence. We have more picks on Patreon. We have that private stock channel in Discord we talked about. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video if you find any kind of value in these videos, as they do help me grow the channel a lot. I've been doing about one video a week for a while now, and I definitely want to increase it to more than that. But at least you guys know what I'm looking at for the upcoming week. Good luck this week, investors, and may the markets fall in your favor. Peace.